Good evening, everyone. So yesterday we seen the calculations, parameters, and everything. Is there any queries in the past sessions? Today we are going to build a dashboard and a story. And if you have any queries regarding the past session, do ask me now. Let's clear out that first, then we will move on to the dashboard building. No queries? Then let's open the Tableau workbook. So let's open a Tableau workbook and we build a new how to remove label after applying. Which label? Data label. There's a T button over in the ribbon. You need to click on that again. The data labels will be removed. Okay. Or you can remove it from the marks card. So everybody connect to the same Excel file. We will build dashboard based on that. Sample superstore. So these are the three tables. I put the orders over here. Then I put the peoples so that they are connected. I put the returns as well. Can you see the relation between returns and orders is equal to, and if I say people, the relationship between people and orders is region equal to region. So this is how we connect the tables in Tableau. Just pull it out, it will automatically get connected. If not, you can do it from the relationship. Okay. Everybody import this particular table. The headers are proper. For returns also, the headers are proper. Once you load the data, do let me know. Then we can start building the dashboards. Okay. Once you load that, let's create a dashboard first. So there are, if I want to increase the size of this dashboard, I can increase over here. If I put automatic, it will be automatic stretch to the screen. So by default, it will be fixed range. You need to change the size to automatic. How do you insert the dashboard? Can you see this one? New dashboard, click on that. That's your dashboard will be created. Okay. Now let's first of all enter the title. Okay. So for that, can you see objects over here? Can you see the objects? I just inserted text box over. Can you see? I would say the title will be Sales Analytics Dashboard. Okay. I just increase the font to 44, 48. Okay. Can you see? There is a whole label which has been pasted over here. So can you show dashboard again? You need to click over here. This is the second dashboard. And in the size, you need to select the automatic. Can you see? Here you need to select automatic. It will be a full screen. Okay. I just delete it. Keep it. Then what I done, I inserted text box. Inside that, I written Sales Analytics Dashboard. So once you insert this, you see this particular text box occupying the whole space. Okay. For example, how do I make, if I insert one more sheet over here, this is a blank sheet which is present over here. If I insert a sheet, now it takes off of the space. So if I insert one more vertical content or anything, it's take a particular space. So these are called tiled visualizations, or the object is in the tiled fashion. If I want to remove it, I just click on this cross. So this is called tiled. The more the visualization you enter, it will be shrunken in the length and breadth accordingly. So if I want this to be user defined, as a user or the developer, I cannot resize it. And you see, I cannot resize this particular visualization. There's no option for resizing it. I can move here and there, but I cannot resize it. To get the resizing option, you need to click on floating. Once you click on floating, can you see you get the option to resize? Resize in length and breadth. So let me remove it. The layout. Add a vertical container. Sorry, text box. And I write Sales Analytics Dashboard. And can you see I kept it as floating? And I say OK. And I say OK. Can you see? Here I can resize it. Since that was a full screen, I was not able to get that arrow mark. Can you see? The wherever I want, I can move this one. Okay. To resize it, I can easily resize. So what is the difference between tiled and floating is? Floating is you can move the object anywhere you want, and also you can resize it. For example, I resize this one. I can easily resize it. If I want to decrease the font, I can also decrease the font. If I want to change the alignment as well, I will make it center. Can you see? Now I got the heading. Can everybody enter this particular text box for the title? If you want any formatting option, you can format the text box as well. This is the floating order, that is bring to front. If you want to send this particular to back, you can put backward as well. So what happens is in the tiled visual object, you cannot place one object. When I say object, this is object. This is object. You cannot place one object above the other. Whereas in the floating, you can put one above the other. You can resize as per your want. That means it's floating. It's not tiled. Tiled means it is fixed to a particular space. Whereas floating is it's just floating. You can drag and resize anywhere, one above the other. Anything which you like, you can drag and do it. Is everybody enter the text box? If yes, then let's insert a image as well. I want to insert a logo. So I check over here, that is the image option. I just insert over here. I choose an image. I just double click on that. I choose an image. I check this ExcelR logo. I say okay. Can you see? I can easily resize it the way I want. And I can put it over here. And see, I can put the logos over here. Is it clear for everyone? Do let me oh, okay. Do let me know once you added the heading and the logo. Then we can go for the next visualization. Again, now let's create few visualization for this summary page. For this, I can rename and give the name as summary. So first of all, let's create a pie chart for category. Category wise sales. I create a pie chart. And I can put category. I need the data labels as well, right? I put sales and category. Okay. Now if I go to summary, I make it as a entire view. And alignment. Alignment, I will keep it as the horizontal alignment is in between and vertical alignment in between. Okay. Now, if I want to add this particular sheet, I say this is category wise sales. I give the name so that I can easily identify category wise sales. Okay. I just add it over. Can you see a visual has been added? I put over. This pane I'm keeping for the filters. You see, this pane I'm keeping for the filters. These are the one, these are legends which I require for this particular piece. This I don't require, so I just delete it. Okay. You can put this particular, or it's not necessary because we can see easily this is technology and everything. There are only 3 slices, so there is no need of legend. Since we put the data labels in for the category as well. Can you guys create a pie chart for the category wise sales? I can also decrease this one. I have left this particular space for the filters. First of all, create the pie chart. Then I will show you how to add the filters over here. Has everybody created this particular pie chart? Can you please show how to add the pie chart? Okay. So whatever visualization you create over here, this is a visualization sheet that will appear over here. If I add one more sheet, that is sheet 2. If I go to the dashboard, I can see that particular sheet over, right? You just drag this and put it onto this particular space. You can also resize it. Okay. Here also you get all the things which are related to this pie chart over here. The sales and everything. What is the total sales and everything. Okay, this is how you insert a pie chart. Okay, let's add one more visualization, that is subcategory wise sales. Because this is a summary sheet, we need to show the summarized level of views. So here I say, or I can create a donut chart for segment wise sales. We can shown category wise sales. Now we can create a donut chart showing the segment wise sales. Can you guys create the donut chart? I will show you one time how to create a donut chart again. First of all, I will select segment. Then I will select sales. Then I go over here and insert a pie chart. Okay. I make it as the entire view. I put a segment and sales into the labels. Okay. Now I write, since I want a donut chart, I need to put a dummy pie chart over in above this so that it looks like a donut. So for that, I will add the formula average of 0 to have the 0 line. This is one. Here also, I will add an axis, that is average of 0. Okay. Then what is the step I need to do now? Added 2 average lines. What is the step I need to do? No answers. That means not at all practiced at the home. Okay, dual axis. Perfect. I said dual axis. So now the charts are overlapped one above the other. So in the one of the chart, that is the second chart, I remove all the things. I remove segment, sales, everything. this is the one which you are seeing right now is the second, this particular chart. So here I move the color to white so that it looks like a pie. Now this particular second pie chart become a round circle with a white background. Okay. So if I want a pie, then what should I do? I go on to this particular pie chart and I will increase the size. You see, I got a pie chart. Now it's done. I will make this into a smaller font of 12. Okay. And I move this particular donut chart over here. But can you see there's the average 0 and everything, these lines? How should I remove this one? Right click, show header off. I say format. The axis text, I put none. Reference line is none. I set everything to 0 line as well. I put it to none. Okay. Now can you see there is a donut chart which has been created. And for borders also, I set none. For rows also, I will set. I just resize it. So I occupies this particular space. I remove this one because these are not necessary. Just try this particular donut chart and put it onto the dashboard. Okay, I'm sharing the data source file again. Okay, guys, do let me know once you inserted this particular donut chart. Have you guys completed this? Do confirm me back once you completed this. Okay. So what all we can show in the summary? Now we have shown the major category and segment wise sales. Okay, now can we show a map showing the visualizations? We can move this to over the right and we can put a map visualization onto the left. So let's create a geography map. I select state and province and sales. And here I select the map visualization. I insert a map. So it's showing me I insert a map visualization with state, province, and sum of sales, but I cannot see anything over here. Why? Can anybody tell me? Can you see this 59 unknown? That means there is something wrong with the location mapping. Can you see this 59 unknown? That means something wrong with this location mapping. I click over here and say edit location. So by default, the country which is set is India. Are this state belongs to India? Are this state belongs to India? No, right? This belongs to US. Or I can say okay, you can take the country from country/region. I say okay. Say okay. Now can you say it's properly plotted? I can increase the size. Okay. Okay. Can you create this particular map? Once you created this, you need to add it, give the name. Sales by geography, or we can say state. I just add this particular map visual over here. Since it's a bigger visual, I will just move these two into my right so that the map visual stays as the first visual, because map visuals gives lot of information regarding the geography. Do let me know once you added this particular map visuals. I am keeping the dashboard as simple as possible so that you can easily grasp the things. So normally when you go corporates, it needs a lot of calculations which needs to be gone inside the dashboard. So right now for the training purpose, we are keeping it as simple so that you can easily understand how to create a dashboard and store. Normally when we create it, we put the containers, kind of bordering, more cosmetic works over here, but that can be learned with the experience. Right now we'll create a simple dashboard. Do let me know once you created this particular map. Once you created this, let's create one more thing, that is subcategory wise sales. For that, we can choose subcategory. Where is subcategory? Subcategory in the rows and sales in the, sorry, sales and subcategory. And here we can put the profit as, and I make it as dual axis. So here it becomes a circle. So first I select the sales into bars and the other one into line. I can change the color. For sales, I can take a darker color blue. I select the sales and select the darker color. For profit, I can take a lighter color, maybe a lighter shade of. Okay. I can take a different color as well. Okay. Hide these two axes because if you put two axes over here, it looks little clumsy. So I hide the axis. And I give the name as sales versus profit. They had this particular one over here, sales versus profit. Keep it uniform throughout. Whatever you do, the changes in the sheet will appear over there. You see? So here you can put this measure names as well. So people can understand this is sales and this is profit. Sum of profit, you make it as a custom. display in thousands and reduce the decimal number. Okay, just try to add this one. Do let me know once you complete this, then we can start with the building one more dashboard for the product level analysis. Now we need to add the filter, right? Once you complete this, let's check how to add the filters over here. Always save this workbook. How do you save it? How do you save it? Go to File and save to Tableau Public. So it will give you this particular pop-up. You just need to enter your credentials. If you have already entered it, it will at least save it. For example, this I say dashboard underscore EDL. I just save it. So all the views are getting published. Okay, guys, just create this visualization and save it. Then we will see how to add the filters. Is everyone completed this? Okay, now let's see how to add the filters. So what I do is I go to each one of them, and whatever filter for any one of the chart, what are the filters I require? What are the filters I require? One is category. The major filter which I might require is category. I just put it onto the over here and say okay. The other is state. Not state. State is not necessary. We can put country and region. I just while you put the filters over here, make sure it's all is selected. Then we go to segment. All and say okay. Then we select subcategory. Okay, all and okay. And there is nothing else which might need right now. So we go on to the summary now. Where is my category wise sales? So inside this, can I see filters? Because I added the filters over here in the one single sheet. Okay, so what I do, I click over here, I go to filters, add the category wise filter. I just move on to over here. I just put the filter over here. I can select as a drop down so that I just save this space over. Okay. But if I select furniture, office supplies is applied only to this particular worksheet, right? The others are not getting affected. If I select all as well, only this is getting affected. Okay. Yesterday, while studying the filter, we came across a term called applied to all sheets, right? So what I do, I say apply to worksheet all using this particular data source. Okay, so whenever I apply furniture now, everything is furniture. Sorry, office supplies. If I apply furniture, all the things are getting filtered. So this is how we add the filters in tab. First of all, you need to add a filter in one of the visualizations. Added in category wise says all the filters which I required. Then I go to summary. Here I click over here and here I get the filters. I added category. Then I said apply to all. If I click over here and go to here, apply to worksheet, all using this data source. We have only one data source. So all using this particular data source should get affected. Okay. Is it clear? Can you add the rest of the filters as well? The same way. Filters, country and region. Just add it below. Apply to all worksheet using this particular data source. And here, I say drop down. Okay. What are the other filters which we have? Segment. Drop down and apply to all worksheets. Do let me know once you added the filter. Normally, we don't keep any white space over here. We can add one more filter that is for the date period as well. We just add a date period onto the top. That one I use the order date. I save month, days, and years. Select all and okay. We can also set it from here, and here you can add it. It's a long tail. And let's add the year filter. Please add all the filters. Do let me know once you added the filter. Is everyone completed this? Do let me know once you completed this. Then I will prepare one more dashboard that is on product analysis. Guys, please respond whether you are still preparing it or you completed it. Okay, let's move on to the next dashboard then if you have completed this. I make it as automatic and I give the name. How do I insert a text, the label or the title? I say product analysis. Okay, it has 36. Increase this particular size. And make it as a center aligned. Then I will insert an image. I will choose the same ExcelR logo and say OK. And I place it over the title. So what I can add in the product analysis? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? So where can I get the recording of this session? It's there in YouTube. Okay. Now tell me what are the things I can add it in the product analysis? Guys, please respond. So, okay. What are the things? Sales, but sales of what? Everything is based on sales, sales and profit. Can I, as I told you, sales and profit? Can we add a scatter plot by subcategory? So what I do, I add a scatter plot. I want sales and profit. I select these three. I get an option to add a scatter plot over here. Just add it. So here I can use a circle. Okay. Can I add a reference line as well to look in more better? I put it across the table. What is the average sales and so on? So average sales is 20K. Sorry, 17.9 is the average profit and average sales is 136K. Can you see? So here, whatever things which are over here, I just increase the size. So how we can read this particular scatter plot? Let me put the data label, this particular text labels as well for subcategory. So how do we read is this particular things are not performing well. This one table we are selling in losses. These are not performing well. These are performing well in terms of profit. This is performing well in terms of profit and sales both. This is performing well only in terms of sales. So how do we read the quadrant? This is, I can say, average performance in terms of sales and profit. This is good in profit. This is good in sales and profit both. And this is good in only sales, not profit. Is it clear? How do we read this? That's the reason we put this average line so that we can easily understand. Is it clear? Now we are getting a good picture. Which are the ones which we need to focus? These are doing good. These are not good, it's average. And these are one which are doing good in only one KPI, that is profit. These are doing good in only one KPI, that is sales. Is it clear for everyone? Let's add this into the, I give the name as product analysis. And I give the name as scatter. Okay. Or you can say, yeah, I can say a scatter plot or sales versus profit by subcategory. And in the product analysis, I will add this particular scatter. You see, sales versus profit. Okay. How to put the average line? We go to sales versus profit, analytics, and put the average line. It asks for two things, whether you put it over the pane or the cell, that is this one or this one. I say over the table, so it will put an average line. Is it clear? So here we can add the product filtering as well. That is, we can add a product name. If you have a long list, let's give the search button as well. Filters, give the product name. So people can easily select for a particular product and see it, how it's performing over here. They can, from here, they can easily search for a product. Or we can give, along with product name, we can also give subcategory. Just click over here and filters, add this subcategory. And I will make it as a drop down. Single value drop down. And I will put it over here. So that the user can easily select the subcategories and also the products. If they want this, if there's a requirement to select multiple subcategories, you can choose multiple value drop down. Here you get the tick mark so that you can easily say where it actually falls. Okay. Select all over here. Everybody complete till this particular point. Then we will move on to the how to add one more visuals to it. Do let me know once you completed this. Chandana and Amar, if you're there, you wanted to make some announcements, right?
Yes, Balaji, I'm going to do that. Just we'll wait for 2 more minutes and we'll do announcement at 8:30 sharp.
Okay, fine.
Sure, thank you.
Let's add one more visual that will be based on the top 5 products by sale. So for that, or can you guys try to add it, or let me show you how to add it and you try by your own. I say rows, I say all members, and here I put this says. Okay, now I want top 5 products, or I want the user to select that particular one, top 5 or top 10. I create a parameter, give the name as top 1. Okay, it should be a list. Sorry, it should be a range. Minimum is 1, maximum is 10, or I can say 20. That would be a good one for product. Open. Okay. Now I add the product name into the filters. Say okay. And I add edit filter. Here I select top. By field, instead of 10, I select the parameter top 10 and I say okay. Here I say show parameter so that I can view it. Okay, what is the mistake I have done? Instead of integer, I put a float. It should be integer. Say okay. Now it's move on to the integer. So now I say top 10 products. I put it over here. Okay. Can you see there's a parameter also added over here because it was part of the visualization. I just added over here. So from here, you can select the top 10 and the visualize. Yes, Samba, you can go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Guys, extremely sorry for disturbing you between the session, but I have one announcement from the ExcelR team. So I hope my voice is loud and clear to all of you, Zoom participants and YouTube participants. Please confirm in the chat box. I want quick response. Guys, don't worry about the attendance. After my announcement, I'm going to share the attendance as well. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, my dear participants. So the announcement is regarding to the career counseling. So those who are looking a career transition as a data analyst or data scientist or a business analyst, so ExcelR is open to provide you a free career counseling. Okay. So we are offline and online session for different locations. We have more than 7 to 8 locations in the pan India. So if you're looking for such kind of course from the ExcelR solutions, I request you to fill that form, and after filling the form, our industry expert will connect with you personally and they will help you like as a career counseling or as a career guidance, and it will be free of cost. So whatever the information you require for the course or curriculum, whatever offline classes, fee structure, what we have to cover in the module. All information will given by the career counseling. And as in the data analyst or business analyst, we used to cover the advanced Excel, Power BI, Tableau, MySQL, then basics of R, statistic, and Python. And if you're going for business analyst, the agile methodology as well. So I'm requesting my dear colleague Chandana, please go ahead and share the career counseling form with the students in the Zoom and or YouTube as well. Those who are looking for a career transition in a data analyst or business analyst or data science, any another technology as well, please fill that from the career counseling is free of cost from the ExcelR solutions for your future perspective. If you have any query or question regarding the DA or BA, please let me know in the chat box. I will be there for 5 minutes. So meanwhile, I will. Yes, Sumana, you can fill the form. Yeah, we have 7 to 8 locations. As I mentioned that Bangalore, Hyderabad, then Chennai, Kolkata, then Pune and Mumbai as well. Like in Pune, we have 2 offices. Barner, Vimannagar. In Mumbai, we have 2 offices. That will be in the one is Thane and another is the Andheri. Okay, because I'm already doing MBA. MBA in which stream? Yes, Sumana, you can fill the form. My team will help you also. Be like MBA in IT means business analyst, right? Okay, information technology. Yeah, no problem. You can fill the form. My team will help you on the same. Yes, ExcelR headquarters is located in the Bangalore only. Yes, good question regarding the certificate. So it's certified course be like from the IBM. We used to provide the 4 certificates. One is from in collaboration with IBM, NASCOM, internship certificate from AI variant, as well as one more certificate, data analyst, business analyst, or data scientist from ExcelR Solutions. And like this course duration is for 6 months. And one more thing, we used to provide the placement assistant as well. We are open for both mode. It's depend upon your availability and our office availability. Okay. Oh no, you have to pay for the same. Yes, my dear YouTube participant, we are going to share the attendance link as well. So just 1 more minute, I will take the question and then we'll share the attendance link as well. The career counseling will be a free of cost, but going forward, if you're looking for such course from ExcelR, because we are providing the placement assistant as well, and the course duration is more than 5 to 6 months. So you have to pay some fees for that. So for such question, just fill that form. My team will get back to you via phone. Okay. Yes, internship is also there. So there is one question regarding to the test assessment. So guys, tomorrow we'll have a session. Okay. Tomorrow will be our last of this program. And we are going to have a session as well assessment. Okay. You are from Bangalore. No, I am from Pune, Vimannagar location. Tomorrow is Saturday. No, sir. Do we have assessment? Yeah, tomorrow is a Saturday. I know that. Still, we have session and assessment as well. So, my dear participants, the assessment is most important thing to get the certificate. Okay. And one more thing, be like those who are going to get a top numbers, be like that 5 toppers of ExcelR solution of this class, be like particular classroom of advanced Excel, Power and Tableau, they will get the surprise gift from ExcelR solution. Okay. Same time, we'll start with the session sharp at 7 p.m. Okay. So be there on a time. We'll start with the session, and in second half, be like 8 to 9, we'll have a assessment. Okay. Chandana, just share the link once again. Be like career counseling form over the YouTube and Zoom once again, please.
Yes, Amar.
Yeah, thank you so much. Dr. T.R. Srinivasan is the career counseling firm only for participant of this program. It's not like that. If anybody from your family or your friends are looking for a career transition and they want such kind of courses from ExcelR, definitely you can share with them as well. Yes, my dear. So is there assignment means test? Assignment, I'm not saying assignments, it will be assessment. MCQ questions. So be prepared for the same. Okay, yeah. So Chandana, I hope do one thing, just share the attendance link as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. 1 minute. Dr. T.R. Srinivasan, please keep the form active for 2 days. Yeah, sure. The form will active for 2 days. Yes, Sumana, definitely. You can reach out to the EDL team. You can fill the form. They will help you on the same. Samiksha asking me if we didn't get good marks, then we'll not get the certificate. So Samiksha, this depend upon your marks and your attendance as well. Okay, so be prepared. Yes, you have to pay for that. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet you at same time on tomorrow, and we'll start with the session for now. Balaji, host you. Then thank you so much for it.
Thanks, Amar. Okay, guys, you can create this particular top end products visualization and do let me know once you completed that. Then we create one more visualization for the product analysis. Charu, you can ask this question at the end of the session to Amar and Chandana. They will help you. Okay, guys, once you completed this, let's create one more visualization. Okay, what I do is this is called as a word cloud. First of all, I want to pull the subcategory. Into the text. So I get all the subcategories over here. Then I put sales into the size. So here from the, so by default, I get a tree map, but I don't want a tree map. I want something better. Can you see this is called as a word cloud? Can you see this is called as a word cloud? So whichever things are selling higher, that font is bigger. Can you see storage, phone, chairs, tables, machine? If you see this particular one into the sales versus profit, these are the one which has good amount of sales, machine, chairs, storage, binders, phones, right? So if you see over here, this particular phones, the font is bigger because the sales is higher. Can you see the sales are higher? For chairs also the sales are higher. For envelope, the sales are low. That says and the font is smaller. Okay. So what we now do is we need to have a color as well for subcategory. I put this into the colors. So I get this particular word cloud. Can you see? I get this particular word cloud over here. I put as give the name as word cloud and name is I can give the name as sales by subcategory. Okay. I make it as 12. I add this particular word cloud to the dashboard. Go over here. No, if you add a slicer for one time and say apply to all worksheets, it will apply to all the worksheets. Make it as an entire view. The product analysis. So we add it one more time. So you can see this particular word cloud over here. I just reduce the size of the upper. Okay. Can you see there's a word cloud which has been put over here so that you can see which are the fast moving or great more in sales. Is it clear? How do we created it? You just need to put this particular ones into the, so when you apply to all worksheet, whatever worksheet we develop, these filters will be automatically applied to that. For example, if I say subcategory by, if I add one field, all the filters will be applied because we made apply to all worksheet. That's the reason it's applying to all the worksheet which are there. Now to create a word cloud, put subcategory into colors, put subcategory into the text and sum of sales into the size. That's it. Get this particular one. And the marks, this particular chart type should be text. To get this word cloud. Can everybody add this particular word cloud into your dashboard, product analysis? Sorry, I was in mute. I spoke something. I believe I was in mute. We have seen how to build the dashboards. Tomorrow we will see two topics. One is, can you see the story? This is called storyboarding in Tableau, how to build a story. Now build the individual dashboards over here. If you want to build a story, that means combining multiple dashboards and building a story. So that we will see tomorrow. And also, if you see this particular dashboard, if I click over here, all the other dashboards are unaffected. Can you see? In Power BI, we add this interactivity by default, but in Tableau, we need to add it, right? That is called as the actions in Tableau. We will see this as well in the tomorrow session. Tomorrow, we will cover this particular story and the actions. Okay. So next 5 minutes, I will keep for the Q&A. If you have any queries, you can drop onto the chat box. I will try to answer the queries. How to add filters for all worksheet is, can you see this particular one? For example, if I add ship mode over here, and if I want to apply to all the worksheets, I first of all add the filter. Now this is applied only to this specific worksheet. So I can go over here and say add to all worksheet using this data source. That means what all visual that are using this particular data source will be affected by this filter. So I just say add it. That's it. That's how you added the add to filter the all the worksheets. Apply filter to all worksheets. Okay. Then what was the next question? Can you give me example of what type of question will be asked? What type of question are you talking about? The assessment which is happening tomorrow? You need to check with Amar and Chandana. If there are no questions for me, I will hand over to Amar and Chandana for the EDL related and the assessment related fields. Okay. Amar and Chandana, you can take off.
Yes, I'm there. Sure. Thank you, Raj. So participant, if you have any query or question regarding to the assessment, assignment, certificates, anything regarding the career counseling, please let me know in the chat box in the Zoom and YouTube as well. I will help you on the same, okay? Yes, there is one question over the YouTube. We have a class tomorrow. Yes, we have class on tomorrow as well. One more question. Tomorrow exam will be MCQ based. Yes, MCQ test will be there. Sushant, can you give an example of the questions? Example of questions mean like whatever we covered in the last 14 days and tomorrow, within 15 days, we're going to ask question on that only. The combination of advanced Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. Okay. Ramakrishna, I hope I answered your question. So there's one question. Is it possible to answer the question in mobile? Yes, it's possible. Duration of the assessment, 1 hour. So coming to the duration, it will be for 1 hour, 50 questions will be there and 100 mark tests, 2 mark for every question. What will be the rules for exam? Do we have to turn on our camera? No, it's not required. No, there is no any cutoff. There is no any assignment, but after completion of this program, definitely we'll upload a few assignment over the LMS for your practice purpose. No need to submit that assignment as well. Guys, anything else? Yeah, please mark your attendance. Chandana, can you please share the career counseling form once again?
Yes,
Negative marking is there. So no, there is no any negative marking. Tomorrow I will explain about the certificate and upcoming program as well. So guys, the complete scenario of the test will be like at 8 o'clock, like 7 o'clock, we'll start with the session. We'll have a session for 1 hour. Sharp at 8 o'clock, we'll start with the assessment. I will share the MCQ test link. It will be Google form or Zoom and YouTube. And we have to finish that within 1 hour. Sharp at 9 o'clock, it will be closed. After that, you are not able to submit your response. Okay. Nihal, I hope I answered your question. Thank you, Chandra. Let me check the question over the YouTube as well. 1 minute. So, sir, there is any negative marks? No negative marking. Yeah, coming to the certificate, guys, don't worry. I will explain that on tomorrow's session, okay? Okay, Nihal. Yes, Lakshmi Devi, the exam will be MCQ based. Dr. T.R. Srinivas, at the same time, after submitting, you will get to know that. Oh, guys, 50 question will be there. 50 question, 1 hour time, and 100 marks. And you, hey, I have one more announcement, be like regarding to the test only. So those who are going to get maximum number of marks out of all of your participants, those who are going to get extra marks, like out of 100 out of 100 or 99, they are going to get this special surprise gift from the ExcelR solutions. Top five people will get the surprise gift from ExcelR. Okay, anything else? Dear participants, there is no negative marking. If you want, I will get it done. If you want negative marking, okay. Yes, Lakshmi, 60%. Okay, I'm not going to add, don't worry. Okay, then I hope all of your questions are clear. So we'll wind up for the day and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. What is the time to submit the tomorrow test time? So the test time will be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. Yes. Okay, you would like to know about the career counseling. Yes, guys, be like ExcelR is providing a free of cost career counseling regarding to the courses we used to launch. Be like if you are looking for a career transition in a data analyst or business analyst, as a Power BI developer, Tableau developer, MS executive, then we're going to connect with you personally. Be like our industry experts are going to connect with you. So you can just go ahead and fill that form of career counseling. My team will get back to you and they will help you. Be like whatever your question regarding to your future perspective, regarding to your job, they will help on the same. Okay. Okay, then once again, thank you so much, my dear participants, and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time, and all the best for your exam as well. Okay, so be prepared and we'll meet you on tomorrow. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye. Chandana, you can